Oh, yeah. See, we plan ahead. That way we don't do anything right now. Earl, explain it to me.
Oh, douchebag news. Okay, so I love this. Some kid won a contest at a Hornets game and he won a PS5. When the camera gets turned off, the officials swapped the rules and reneged the PS5 from the kid.
Asshole.
Yeah.
Jeez.
He's so evil.
Well, it's Charlotte, so
Yeah.
not terribly surprised by these.
Yeah.
We can't afford to actually give it away. It's really expensive. It's a PS5.
Yeah.
Is it the digital version? It's got to be the digital version.
Jeez.
You know what? I barely use my discs for anything other than movies. So I have one PS5 disc, and that's RoboCop. I don't want to buy digital, but I do, especially with my love of VR games, because you don't find VR games on disc. They're all digital downloads, except for Iron Man. Anyway,
I like my physical media.
Yeah,
So
same.
they end up giving the kid back the PS5, or what ended up happening with those?
yes, I believe they did end up giving the kid back the PS5 because they had to apologize to everybody in the news the next day. Like they were like, "Oh shit, you mean everybody found out even after the cameras turned off?" It's like, well, no shit, behold,
The whole audience.
Everyone's sitting there like this.
Yeah, everybody's got their damn phones going.
God.
Assholes.
It reminds me of that scene from Christmas Vacation. Of all the harebrained schemes, you want to cut away like the Christmas bonus, and then the cop is like, I want to whip you with a garden hose.
Right. You skimming kids on Christmas, motherfucker.
Yeah.
God damn it, where's the Tylenol?
Where's the Tylenol?
Oh no.
So the Navy awarded Tom Cruise the top civilian honor for portraying the military in the light that he does, in the positive light that he does, this time in Top Gun 2. And I want to say the only other person that's really gotten this of this caliber or this type of person is Michael Bay. Because of how closely he works with them. But God, I don't like Tom Cruise. I don't. I never have.
No.
I don't. I've only really liked him in Tropic Thunder, maybe Interview with the Vampire.
Yeah.
But because when Interview with the Vampire came out, I was every bit as offended as Anne Rice when they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna make Tom Cruise Lestat."
No.
Huh.
Like the brunette dude. But he did do a really good job. He was so much better than Brad Pitt was in that movie. Because like you watch Brad Pitt in that, and you're like, dude, I know you're an Oscar-winning actor. Like, come on, like poke him, make him do something cool. But yeah, I
could see him paying for this, just like Scientology.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Make him relevant. Yay, Skydance.
Well, to be honest, like fucking Top Gun is not exactly the like the beacon of like awesome cinema. It just never has been. Even the sequel. I know, granted, it made a lot of money, but there's been better movies. Why didn't they give like Denzel Washington and like Gene Hackman for Crimson Tide something?
Ooh,
like Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I don't
At that
know.
rate, give Kelsey Grammer for Down Periscope. Come on, let's go.
Let's kick this pig.
I want a man with the words "Welcome aboard" tattooed on his dick. Tell me I got the right man. By some chance, sir, you do have the right man.
That movie was so fucking funny.
Leaving squealing from the feeling and oinking from the boinking.
Boinking, yep.
Gotta love it.
God, I gotta watch that
Sergeant
again.
Bilko make me laugh so fucking bad. Dickheads. Speaking of dickheads,
Well, yeah, we got the new Anaconda movie.
Oh god.
So they've released the plot synopsis, if you can call it that.
Did any
I
of the
can't believe they're
Anaconda
doing
movies
this
have a
freaking
plot?
movie,
Really?
This was a video, like I was gonna bring it up. Like it shows them getting together and hugging and hey, we're making this movie.
I can't believe he shaved his fucking beard. Now
Ah,
he kind of looks worse.
I don't know where to stand with this. Like,
I didn't even like any of these fucking movies.
no.
They were crap.
I saw.
I
The first
tried.
one in the
I don't.
theater and it was shit.
Mm-hmm.
I learned to hate
watched,
John Voight.
I watched the first one, and after credits rolled, I'm like, what the fuck was this?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's got Ice Cube, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I've had it with these motherfucking snakes and this motherfucking swamp.
Yep.
Yeah, and even then, like that was not enough to like make me interested in the movie. Like, I don't like J-Lo. I don't like John Voight. I learned to hate him relatively quickly.
I think most people did.
The CG was terrible.
Oh, even for the time.
Yeah, the plot.
Lake Placid made it look like
Lake Placid.
crap.
Like,
way better.
That was top shelf as far as like,
yeah. Like,
And that was a fun movie.
I love the whole trilogy. Like, it's great. I love Lake Placid. But there is 3 kids, 3 or 4.
I mean, I like Paul Rudd. I don't. And for anybody out there that's like, oh, why are you talking about a movie remake on movies none of you liked? Fuck off. This is what we do here.
Yeah, because this is going to be a famous movie. They are going to put so much money into this movie that, okay, this movie is going to cost more than you will make in your entire fucking lifetime working. Okay?
5 times over.
It's not worth
At
it.
least.
Everything you do in your entire fucking life doesn't matter because it doesn't make as much money as this fucking movie. And they're going to make it with no thought, with no responsibility, with no discourse to what they could have done with the money. They're going to make an absolute pile of dog shit, just like the first 3 fucking movies were, and lose money on it. But
I'd rather watch Snakes on a Plane.
Oh, Snakes on a Plane was great. They'll make the insurance money on this. This is going to be their next Springtime for Hitler, I'm sure.
Who is making this, by the way?
I don't know. Miramax had the originals, didn't they?
Yeah.
Or Dimension, one of the two.
Yeah, it was Miramax or Dimension, one or the other.
But so we, for those that aren't reading it, the plot synopsis for this is 2 friends going to the Amazon to make a movie based on their favorite movie, which is Anaconda.
It was a Sony movie,
Oh,
so it's
God.
Sony remaking this then.
So
They're going full meta on this then.
Yes.
Great.
Why?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That means one of them somebody's son.
Exactly.
Lord. Jack Black will end up being a fucking pervert pirate.
Yeah.
The same character he plays in freaking everything these days.
Sailing down the fucking river with the snake following them, and all you hear is peaches, 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 peaches.
Yep, and this is a Sony movie, so.
Either that or Jack Black will be the map guy. He can read the map.
The 4 horsemen of the I'm definitely skipping that movie Apocalypse. Jared Leto is definitely number 1 of my 4 horsemen. Like he, maybe Melissa McCarthy.
Yes.
Because golly, I like her, but I hate the movies she's in. Like they're just, unless her husband writes it, it's usually a bad movie. Like her husband's a great writer. But if he's not involved, it's usually just a stupid ass movie. But who for you guys like is gonna be like, oh, they're in that movie, and you're just kind of like, I'm out.
Tom Cruise.
The Rock.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise, Jared Leto.
Yeah.
Lately, it's been Chris Pratt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like he's
Yeah. I mean, he was okay in the Super Mario Brothers movie.
mm-hmm.
Charlie Day was a lot better. And
I didn't like Garfield.
I
I like
refuse to watch that.
They got all the great parts of Garfield the comic in the first 5 minutes of the movie.
Oof.
And you're just kind of like, alrighty then. Like, if you didn't know anything about Garfield, now you do. Let's get on with the story of this film.
I mean, those are the only three I can think of right off the top of my head.
Yeah, like it got offensive because Garfield's a white dude with a black dad that disappeared to go get cigarettes, basically.
in 40s.
Yikes.
Yeah. And you're
Oh,
like,
God.
okay.
And
All right.
Jim Davis and his people signed off on that.
Yeah.
They must have somebody. He's still alive, isn't he? Because they still
Yeah, he's still alive.
Yeah. It was not a fun movie. I enjoyed the actual movie with Bill Murray better.
The only other one I'd add on to my list, John Travolta.
Okay, no, there's number 4.
I can't stand him as an actor.
I liked him getting shot and killed in Punisher.
Yeah.
He was a
That was
good
all right.
asshole. And got blown up.
You know, like he's played himself in a couple movies throughout the 90s and 2000s that were really good. And then after that, you're just kind of like, wow, that was a terrible movie. The Fanatic, for example, like he thought he was going to earn an Oscar by playing what he thought was a representation of an autistic person. And it was the worst. It got like the Razzie that year. He earned the Razzie for it. Like Frank and Trace were all over that movie for one, being bad, and then two, portraying people with autism as poorly as they did.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, yeah, I definitely see that. And the fact that he went into that movie with a special needs son, thinking that portrayal was okay. No, eat a dick, dude.
Yeah. And then he thought Battlefield Earth was going to be high cinema.
Yeah.
That was fucking terrible.
Oh,
my
man,
God.
I still haven't seen that. I don't care how many rips.
You're not missing anything.
No,
You're not missing anything.
I watched 20 minutes of it and I was like, done.
I'd rather watch Independence
full
Day
agreement.
Resurgence for the rest of my life if I had
Oh,
never had to
God.
watch
I
or if
agree.
I could remove Battlefield Earth from my memory banks.
Oh, I would love to be able to do that.
Same.
I went to the freaking theater for that. I was the only one
Oh,
in
God,
the
you paid money
theater.
for that.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry, Jeff.
suck
I didn't
it.
know better back then. I was young and stupid.
I saw the trailer for it and I was like, oh, this looks really good. And I'm like, John Travolta. Never mind.
This sucks.
I was aware enough of L. Ron Hubbard and his writing. Because I have still never read a single book he's written, and I never will. But I was familiar enough with his output that I was pretty sure it was going to be bad. I just thought it was going to be at least enjoyable bad, and no, it was just fucking
bad,
horrible bad.
Terrible.
I didn't read that, but I had read Aldous Huxley in high school, and I hated that. So I was kind of like, oh, it's going to be like that? I'm out.
Yeah, see, I never
people were-
read that Aldous Huxley, so
I hated Brave New World. They made me read that instead of fucking, what was I trying to read? I think maybe The Lost World when it first came out on hardback.
yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
So
See,
I
I
was
was-
super like excited to read it. I thought it was going to be good.
I was lucky. I mean, one of the required books I had to read in high school was Frankenstein, and I was all over that.
Yeah, that was
Mm.
great. We had to read that the same year. I think it was our
Yeah.
freshman or sophomore year.
Yeah, sophomore year.
And
I was down for that, man.
our English teacher wanted us to watch the Universal movie.
Yeah, we got to do that too.
And I was like, this is a terrible adaptation of the book. Well, it's the best one that there is. No, it's not. It's the worst, really. It's got nothing to do with the book. And we tried getting them to watch the Mary Shelley's Frankenstein that had just come out.
The one with Pacino?
Yeah, De Niro.
De Niro.
Yeah.
And Kevin Branagh.
Yes, because it was really good. It was pretty faithful to the book.
Oh, it's probably one of the more faithful adaptations.
Yeah, because he talks, he's narrating the story. So like it was very much just like the book. And the teacher's like, no, I don't think so. So yeah, anyway.
Yeah, see, when I read it, that hadn't even come out yet, so.
Oh, that's right. It was brand new for me.
Yep.
Well, sophomore year, I got lucky. I got to read The Martian Chronicles.
Oh,
there you
yeah.
I love that. I wish they'd do it.
It's Bradbury, man.
Yeah,
You cannot go wrong with Bradbury.
Even though the TV show, I still liked it.
Yeah,
you know, I couldn't get through more than 15 minutes of it.
Yeah, it's
I
tough,
tried.
but it's tough, but yeah, I still liked it. But it was like could have been way better, way better,
way better. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
It was
I
very
forget. Wasn't Rock Hudson in that?
Yep.
Okay.
And then what was the other book we read that I really dug and I wish they made a movie? It was On the Beach, if I remember right. And it's about how the whole world went into a nuclear war and everybody's dead from the radiation poisoning except for Australia. And the radiation's levels with the winds were slowly coming and how people were reacting, to life. And people were taking suicide pills and with their whole family. It was pretty good.
Sounds
so brutal. I wish they'd make a movie of that. It sounded like it'd be a great movie.
We'd read in 9th grade. Chad, I don't know if you remember Mr. Netto or not.
Yeah, no, I never had him.
He was a very gruff little Native American man.
Oh, now I really wish I had him for a class. He sounds awesome already.
He was. He did not age well looking back. We were reading The Most Dangerous Game.
Oh,
great story.
Great. Wonderful story.
Yeah, and they've made some great movie adaptations of it. And he was sitting there talking about how the guy was trying to make the main character run to be hunted. Otherwise, he was going to let Ivan have his way with him. And my 9th grade teacher stops reading and looks up at the class and goes, I bet you Ivan was a beep F-bomb. Like even at 14, I'm like, I don't know that's okay to say. Anyway.
Thank you for watching this clip from our Deadwire live streams every Saturday night at 9 p.m. Pacific time. Did you like this clip? If so, please make sure you hit that like button, share, and subscribe to this video. Stay tuned to all of our video content. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.